Welcome back to Drawing with Lord Karnage for Comic Book Cover Design Part 2. Join me as I complete the cover artwork for Ethel the Cyborg Ninja issue number 2 by adding colors, finishing the inks, and spending many hours obsessing over details in the hopes of getting it right. And here you go. You may have seen, or hopefully you saw, the beginnings of the cover in the previous video. One of the previous videos where I was working out Ethel 2 here. This is the next phase. Over the weekend I spent some time working on the background because originally I wanted red. So it's bold, it's powerful, it catches your attention from a mile away. Here, I'll roll you through the time lapse on this one. Should be a good one. I went through about 20 different backgrounds, different ideas, before finally coming up with this. I've still got a few more things to do on her outfit, some more details, some more shading and pen strokes, but I'm going to handle that later. I can't actually talk when I'm concentrating to that degree. But I'll show you the background here. There's my time lapse. All right. So I started with the red idea. And you may have actually seen this in a different video. I had a red background, did a rough sketch of her based on a model that I created. That's the model from Clip. And then I went through and added the sword, her laser machine gun with the grenade launcher. And then I recreated that, added some highlights. And here's the background ideas. Lots of different ideas until I got to where I wanted to be. That one actually wasn't too bad, but I thought it was kind of complicated. And here's what I went with, because I just liked how it looked like the smoke was billowing up from the background and that she's sort of smoldering. I thought that was cool. Not that she is smoldering, she's not lit on fire in this book. And even if she was, it may not bother her, she's a robot. Half robot. It probably would bother her, actually. Never mind. Trying to work out some different color effects. I may go back and do that again, but I think it might work better if it matches some of the background colors. Her outfit is gray for the book since it's black and white, so predominantly gray, two-tone outfit with some highlights. And that's the time lapse. So that's what it looks like at the moment. I put the title in here vertically at the end in Photoshop, and then one of these days print this thing, get it out there, and start work on the next one. Here we are inside of Procreate on the iPad, looking at one of the last 2 pages for Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, issue number 2, which is complete save for 2 action pages. I read the book and decided it needed 2 more pages of dialogue and action. There's a lot of back and forth between her and Edit Station 1 in this scene. I think it's important for this book and all of the upcoming books that they finish their discussion and make it clear to the reader what's going on. And also it gave me some opportunity to work on some new action scenes and to really hammer home the fact that she can kick ass, but she's also vulnerable at the same time, and that Edit Station 1 is a raging asshole. Even though he's not on this page. The dialogue's the back and forth dialogue is good, because he's very selfish. He really wants a purple Julius and a pack of D-cell batteries from Radio Hut. Meanwhile, she's just trying to stay alive. And I think that really helps to establish his character for new readers that may not be familiar with what a dick Edit Station 1 is. But these are the last couple drawings in the book. I started with in Clip Studio working on some models, but also I'm starting to get away from exclusively working with Clip on the models and just trying to relax my drawing style. I'm really thrilled with the way this issue turned out, so I'm going to add in some more robots being hacked to pieces. And there's still a good bit of cleanup to do, and then I put the dialogue in at the end, but the grayscale work's taken a long time in this book. Oops, that's the wrong grayscale. Got to get the right grayscale for the right part of armor. There we go. That's it. So I still have to go through, do a final sweep on all the artwork and all the details and consistency, and the writing and the QA and that fun stuff. But for the most part, it's done. There we go. I knew there was a break in the line somewhere. All right, throw some grayscale in there. Bang. Over here. There we go. All right. Now here's a spectacular photograph I just took of myself holding a T-square, wielding my mighty T-square, which is like a ninja sword, but not at all. Anyway, this will represent Ethel's hand here. So once again, Ethel's going to have my manly hands, or I have her feminine hand, one or the other. I don't know. It doesn't matter. See, we'll cut out the ceiling, cut out the clip model, which had a different hand. I'll do the grayscale on her hand and the blade in a moment. I just want to get it done right, and I'm gonna go through and add some more action lines into a lot of these action scenes. What I want to do here, I'm gonna draw the blade of the sword here. You guys see that? Can everyone see that? Okay. I'm gonna draw the blade of the sword. I'm gonna put that on a new layer. I'm gonna go with the G pen, which streamlined, one of my favorites, helps for nice clean brush strokes for those of us, namely me, who can't draw nice smooth curves. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna chop it off there, and over here we're gonna hide another line in on the base of the sword there, which then will allow me to drop some white in there, cover up her hair, start to actually finish this panel. Alrighty, here I am back inside of Photoshop working out the title concept. There's that vertical Ethel. I'm gonna put this Cyborg Ninja down here, issue number, all that stuff somewhere. Spent some more time on the colors. You can see I did the shading on her laser and added some more sword effects, worked out some more details on her boots. Getting there, close to being complete. Ethel the Cyborg Ninja number 2. I think it checks all the boxes. We've got eye-catching, fire, lasers, swords, turquoise lipstick. These things are all essential for your cover design, especially the lipstick. Make sure you subscribe to ClassicGameRoom.com/subscribe so that you're notified the moment the book goes on sale on Amazon, and there will be some signed copies available on the Classic Game Room website. See you next time. Probably for Jesus number 3, which is the next project I'll be completing. Got a light Jesus on fire on the cover. That would actually fit the story.